Imagine moving to a new city and embarking on a journey to explore your neighborhood. As you stroll through the streets, you come across a charming tree lined avenue adorned with beautiful colonial houses. One particular house in the corner catches your eye. It's your dream home, complete with a large for sale sign in the front yard. Curiously, as you glance further down the street, you notice another impressive house for sale, then another. To your surprise, every house on the street is on the market. You soon realize that every home in the neighborhood is up for sale. You start to wonder, why are all these homeowners compelled to sell? Could there be an underlying issue? Is there an opportunity to get a great price? Or is the market trying to tell me something? Inventories are not only important when we speak about real estate, they're important in every facet of the economy. Now, rising inventories usually occur with an economic slowdown or a recession. It can also be the result of an overproduction or supply chain issues. Conversely, declining inventories, well, they occur at times due to strong consumer demand or of supply chain efficiency. The supply chain just got faster. Well, taking a look at wholesale inventories, this on a year over year basis, they rose by 0.8%. This is the fastest rate of return or the fastest increase we've seen actually in quite a while. Now, to give you a little bit of context, we take a look at wholesale inventories. This goes back to the booming markets of 2007 and the recession coming up to 2008. Notice as we entered the recessionary period, wholesale inventories on a year over year basis really started to rise. That was a precursor to the recession. It showed us that goods were on the shelves and the retailers just couldn't get rid of them. Conversely, when the recession took hold, now inventories dried up. Why? Not that because consumers were buying the inventories, it's because the businesses reacted. You see, first, the inventories may rise coming into the recession, showing a lack of demand. But once the businesses realize what's happening, then the inventories decline because production slows. Now, take a look at the wholesale inventories on a year over year basis. These are the current figures. Notice the largest increases. Computers, 8.3%. Drugs, that's up 6.7%. And number three on the list, machinery, 6%. On a year over year basis, these are the largest increases. The largest decreases include petroleum. That's followed by farm products, and then also metals. Those are the biggest decreases in inventories. Now, just to give you a little bit of context as far as how relevant this is, in yellow, these are wholesale inventories for petroleum. Now, this goes back several years up to present date. In white, that's CPI, Consumer Price Index, for gasoline in particular. And in red, CPI for fuel oil. And notice the correlation that does exist. I'll ask you a question. Does this make sense? At first, it may not. We see inventories go down. But when inventories go down, due to based on the rules of supply and demand, shouldn't prices go up? But the fact of the matter is that prices reflected by CPI, they go down as inventories go down for a very important reason. It's showing us that the businesses are reacting. The businesses see a lack of demand, so they slow down production. When they slow down production, inventories drop. That's leading into a recessionary period for this particular sector. At the same time, prices go down. So businesses are very reactive. Businesses know their sectors and they're very reactive. So when inventories rise, well, it could be a sign of an economic slowdown to come, or it could be the sign that the businesses are reacting to increased demand. For that reason, we have to look at a slew of other economic numbers to really be able to judge the economy correctly. Coming up, non-farm payrolls is a very big number. And remember, we mentioned this earlier this week, 10-year bond yields, they're very important. And we have to see how they react in response to this number. We hope this has been helpful. We look forward to seeing you back soon.